comic seller, vintage slinger, because that's what I like to do. So one question that's been asked of me a lot is, how do I tell Bakelite from Bakelite? So I've literally have received like text messages or direct messages from people that I know while they're in a shop or yard sale or wherever, asking me for help. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video on how to accurately test to see if your item that you have is truly Bakelite. So let's say that you're out shopping somewhere and you come across these. Would you know which one is Bakelite? Hard to tell. Would you know which one is Bakelite? I'm going to show you how to test. How about these? Would you know which one is true Bakelite? I've heard of several different ways that you can test. One, take an item, take your item in question, rub it real hard, smell. Doesn't work for me. Never been able to do that. The other is run it under hot water, and it should have a distinct chemical type of formaldehyde smell. Now, one thing never to do is the hot pin test. You will ruin your item. Don't do it ever. If someone tells you that they've tested an item they're trying to sell you with a hot pin, hard pass, because that item will come damaged. There is one way that, and this is the gold standard, and this is Simichrome paste, Simichrome polish. So I'm going to show you right now how to test. I have several bangles that I just showed you. I'm going to switch the camera down and I'm going to show you how to test. Here's the first two that we're going to test. And they both could be Bakelite, maybe, maybe not. We're going to find out in a minute. What you need, Simichrome polish. I'll include the link in my description. You need a couple of Q-tips and a soft cloth. You always want to test on the inside. We're going to test this one first. You just need a little bit. And you can see it's pink, like a real light pink color. What you're actually looking for is you want to see it turn mustard yellow. On the Q-tip. Like that. This is Bakelite. A lot of people will say, oh, that's too thin for Bakelite. You can clearly see the mustard yellow. This is 100% Bakelite. So this is a yes. And then you just want to clean it really good. I always test on the inside. Can you see more? What you're actually testing for here is the patina. So if you have a new piece that's been refurbished and they have polished it down and sanded it down to its original color, then you're not going to see this until it's patinaed again. You're not going to get a positive result. I have a perfect example, what I'm going to show you at the end of this video, what I'm talking about. So this original Bakelite bangle, probably, I would guess, from the 30s, did not start off this gorgeous butterscotch marbled color. It was probably closer to off-white. What you're seeing is the patina. Okay, now we have this one. What do you think? Bakelite or no Bakelite? We're going to find out. Again, on the inside, you just rub a little on. And let's see. This is not Bakelite. It's pretty, I like it, and it's vintage, but it is 100% not Bakelite. Not Bakelite. Okay, we have one more. How about this one? This looks apple juice or what's called crystal. You can see there's a crack right there, which is why I never sold it. So, Bakelite or no Bakelite? What do you think? We're gonna find out right now. And again, just a little dab on the inside. Clean Q-tip. Oh yeah, that's Bakelite. Now it does have a little flaw, which is why I never sold it. It's got a little crack right there. If it has a crack, I tend not to sell them. They stay with me. But that is definitely crystal. Crystal is just a form of Bakelite, and it's clear. It is highly desirable. It's a bummer it's cracked like that. Yeah, but as you can see, it is 100% Bakelite. So this passes. What do you think about these two? Do you think either one of these are Bakelite? Let's throw in a third one. Let's do all the reds. We'll start with this one. I have my suspicions about that one, but I have to tell you, sometimes I have been fooled. Not Bakelite. Okay. It's a pretty plastic bangle, 100% not Bakelite. I'm going to do another video on the history of Bakelite. That's super interesting. A lot of people ask. And then I'll share my little story how I got into this. Okay, that goes in the non-Bakelite. These are the non-Bakelite. What about these two? Let's go ahead and test this one. Okay, I always get a new Q-tip. And what do you think? Nope. This one's not Bakelite either. Now, I could have told that. This one would not have fooled me because the color is not typical. So let's test this one. What do you think? Bakelite or no Bakelite? It's kind of like deal or no deal. You guys are kind of getting it, right? And let's get a clean Q-tip. And this one is Bakelite. Very unusual color too. It's really pretty, but it is definitely Bakelite. When you are selling Bakelite, you want to absolutely know for a fact you are selling Bakelite. Because if they get it, if they buy it from you, because this stuff is not cheap, trust me. And then they find out it's not Bakelite, and that's embarrassing. So don't do that. Test your items. All right, now we have a trick question. I have these two black ones. What do you think? Bakelite or no Bakelite? All right, so let's test this one first. Let's test these last two. pretty little black bangle. I'm going to test this one. And as hard as I rub, and I'm really trying, not Bakelite. Okay, but this, like I said, might be a trick question. I do not believe this one to be Bakelite. But that being said, not all black will test positive even when it is Bakelite. So black can be a little tricky. Why? We don't really know. So this one I'm going to test. This is in the no pile. Last one. And let's see what happens. And I do believe this one to be Bakelite. And sure enough, there you go. Definitely Bakelite. This one's really pretty too. I like this one. This is my personal collection. Not for sale. It's Helena Rubinstein. Isn't that neat? I love it when they still have the tags attached. Keep in mind, not all black tests positive, and it might still be Bakelite. So, but this one does, because again, you are testing for the patina. Why black doesn't always show up, I don't know. So this is Bakelite. This is not Bakelite. If you were out just shopping for these or buying them online, would you know the difference? Well, apparently I did not, because years ago, I bought these online, sold to me as Bakelite, and lo and behold, when I got them and tested them, I knew that these weren't after I tested them. So if you are selling Bakelite online, please test your items before you list them and sell with confidence. I said the last thing I was going to show you is what Bakelite looks when it's been sanded down and restored to its original color. You notice I keep it in this plastic bag to protect it from air, which turns it to patina. I also keep it in my dresser drawer to protect it from light. So this is the original color of this gorgeous bangle. You just don't see this anymore. This is probably from the 1950s. So this is what it's going to look like if I just kept it out. If I didn't protect it, in 10 years, 15 years, it would look like this. This is probably blue. Isn't that pretty? So curious. Will this test? There's very little of no patina. I'm curious. Let's see. I'll bet you it does not test because there's no patina. It's like a little experiment. But there is a tiny bit of patina. I've had it several years. Let's see. Nope. But I know this is Bakelite. But again, we are testing the patina. So it is not going to show up until, clean it real good. It looks like this. Isn't that interesting? I hope you've learned something today, learned something new that you can use. When you're testing for Bakelite, I think the bottom line, when you're testing for Bakelite, you are actually, what you're seeing here is the patina. So if there's no patina on it, you're not going to see it, as I just showed you. So I hope this gives you more confidence. Hopefully you don't live in the state of California and you can just order this on Amazon. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop your comments, questions, suggestions, anything else. in my comments. I love hearing from you all, and I hope you have found this very helpful. If you like what you just saw and you want to see more of it, please hit like and smash that subscribe button. Right, Sam? Yeah, he says right.